Hello, Mario Vlogs number 299, steaming. Hello, welcome. It's steaming here in Hamilton today. It's quite hot, relatively hot, and very high humidity. Just lifting your hand up to your forehead, you break out into a sweat. The humidity is very high. I'm sitting here around midnight and it's just steaming. They've been noticing it about it in the local newspapers, and people have run out of fans, paddling pools, anything that you can find to try and cool yourself down is in short supply here in Hamilton, New Zealand. It's steaming. Heat-wise or temperature-wise, it's round about up around the 30 mark, possibly. Officially 28, but it is quite high humidity, and with the aggressive sun that we have here, people are getting very hot very quickly and a little bit sore come sundown when the sunburn starts to go into full effect. So yes, it's real tetchy weather here at the moment. You don't want to be doing too much activity, otherwise you just become a river or flooded in sweat. So as you can see, I'm sort of just on the verge of sort of dripping at the moment. So it's, yes, difficult to sleep at nights. Probably just sleep with a sheet on. I'm sorry, or not even that. Windows open, fans, anything you can find. Apologies to all those people who are looking out the window at snow and in below zero temperatures, but your time will come, I'm sure. Now, yesterday I vlogged about subs and losing subs, and I got quite a good response, a lot of feedback, and I really appreciated that feedback. And it enabled me to just to have a wee bit of a think about what I'm going to do going forward and how it's going to affect me and the conclusions that I've come to. So I'd like to thank everybody for their comments. I found them to be very helpful and sort of helped me to find my path. Now, my path might not be your path and might not be what you think, but for what it's worth, I'm just going to keep doing the same old thing. I've found this in the past with a lot of other things that I've experienced. In my years, there's been a lot of things that have changed. Regularly, I think possibly every 10 years there's some sort of change. And my recollection is that at the time of change, there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of angst, a lot of people worried. But my modus operandi, or the way that I've dealt with it, is just to keep doing what I've always done. I've always tried to work to a very high quality, or what I believe to be do my best in the area that I'm in. And if I've found that if I continue to do my best, continue to follow best practice, continue to do what I think to do right, what is right, seldom have I had any problems. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue with my daily vlogging, continue with my where, what, who, just in the same manner that I have always done. I may just step back a little bit with the actively seeking subs. I think probably need to just spend a little bit of time, maybe go out and try and meet some new people and find some new channels to look at, and then let them settle down and work out where they are in the world and then move on. So little steps, slowly moving forward, but actually just doing the same old thing that I've always done previously. That's worked well for me moving forward because, as I say, I try to work with some integrity and with the reasonable quality. So I'm going to carry that forward. I'm not going to do anything too much different and just give things time to stabilize. So thanks everybody for your feedback. I found it very helpful in deciding what I'm going to do. There's still room for me to change things up a little bit, and you'll notice that I gradually changing things. I've just recently changed my text to black with a yellow background just to make it a little bit more visible in thumbnails and things like that. So continual gradual improvement, see how that goes, and then move forward from there. So let's just have a look at today's background. And well, as I said, it's steaming here in Hamilton. Today's background relates more to the feedback and what I'm going to do going forward. So I want you to tell me who this person is. You can probably see from the photograph that they're a singer, and the song they sing relates to my little bit of feedback that I've given to you, suggesting what I'm going to do going forward. So that would be handy in the comments below, and you're more than welcome to provide more feedback on the subs issue, perhaps what you're going to do or changes that you're going to make, or whether you're going to change it all and just keep on keeping on. I should note that I have never been monetized, and I don't have any immediate intentions to do that. It would only be at a point where I had significant number of subscribers and large numbers of views on my videos that I would even consider that. And so it's more than likely that I will just keep on going as I have been, quite happily, producing my videos and trying to gradually improve in their content and delivery. Now, the Hall of Fame. I sort of screwed this one up big time in an interesting number of ways. So first of all, I used this as a background to me eating a Subway sandwich. And so when I chose the background, I decided that I wanted to have my background as Monaco on the French Riviera. So I put into Google Images Monaco and searched and found some photographs. Now, I'm a wee bit lazy in my photo editing, so where possible I try to use photographs that are 1920 by 1080 format. So I typed into Google that format and got a series of photographs, and this was one of them. And I assumed that it was Monaco because I had asked for Monaco, but it wasn't. So the details I gave around the photograph related to Monaco, where 30% of the people there are millionaires. Very affluent area, very small affluent area. The first response that I got was, is this Dubai, which would relate to that high income as well. And as it turns out, there is a similar building as this in Dubai and a couple of other areas as well. But I thought it was Monaco, and I didn't think it was Dubai. So I said, no, it's not not Dubai. But then I started to have second thoughts, and I did a bit of research. And what I found out was that the photograph actually related to the World Rally Series, which is held in 4 cities: Monaco, Barcelona, Paris, and one other, which I can't just recall at the moment. And so I started looking around, and that's when I found out that this photograph here is actually in Barcelona. And that's what WT, who got the answer, pointed out. So a bit of a story there. Apologies for sort of giving a few wrong clues there. It was a bit of a comedy of errors. But this is in fact in Barcelona, Spain, where one leg of the World Rally X Series is held, for what it's worth. So well done to WT for getting the answer, and thanks to Moz for his answer of Dubai, which helped to actually sort my understanding of where this was at. So a bit of a long story there, but nonetheless we got it sorted. So let's just go back to today's background and who is this and what is the song that relates to my little bit of a spiel that I gave there. Meanwhile, back in Hamilton, dripping with sweat. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate your comments, subscriptions and likes. I will do my level best to pop around your channels as soon as I possibly can. Signing off from a steamy Hamilton just after midnight. Cheers. See you.